Yeah.
How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Birthday. This is the Ishoni Esports Astro War. I'm joined here by my buddy Carson. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for this exciting match.
Dude, yeah. First match of the day. We got Chaotic versus Stellar Esports. We apologize at the beginning of the stream for a couple of issues, but we are all good now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the maps. Starting off here, we have Hard Point on Frequency, Arsenal S&D, and Control on Frequency to round it out. Hopefully we can go to that Game 3. We have a lot of Call of Duty to be played here today. Do you know anybody from this Chaotic and Stellar Esports?
I've heard of a couple of them. Oath, Divinity, Blossom. I've heard of some from the Stellar team. DJ, I know DJ from Chaotic as well.
Yeah, I feel like I know DJ. A lot of these players are kind of question marks to me, but we're just gonna kind of have to see how things turn out.
A lot of potential. Frequency Hardpoint first map.
Yeah, I mean, a fast-paced map.
It could be a crazy one.
Fast-paced map,
that can be a crazy map.
Something we can look forward to starting into the series. I believe we are just about ready to get that first match underway. Do we have an okay from everybody? Are we good? Are we good? I believe we are good. So let's go ahead and hop on here. Map number 1. Chaotic versus Stellar Esports. We'll hop in here to the game once again. I believe we are all good. Some confusion, going on with map bans and what map to be played. I think another player joined, so a lot happening here at the start, but I think we are all good. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Ishoni Esports Astro War.
Chaotic versus Stellar. Frequency Hardpoint first map. It's going to be an interesting one.
See, I'm not sure why it's like that, if I'm being honest.
Alright, we're starting off with Jamal, the power. Oh. We have a first pick from Chaotic. Chaotic's looking like they're dominating the first hard point. Pretty even lives. They're flooding through blue side right now. 4 coming in. Here comes the push. Only 2 players left in Stellar, 1 left. It's a pretty hot start out of Chaotic so far. Controlling the spawns, they have orange. Leaving Stellar to flood through blue. None of the gunfights going their way. That's 3 down for Stellar. Now they're going for their middle push, trying to get the orange spawns.
See, I haven't paid too much attention to the game thus far. I'm trying to figure out why there isn't that graphic up at the top of the screen, but
let's stay on Goldfish right here. He's 95 off of his streaks, only 33 seconds into the game. This is a crucial kill right here.
A great start.
He's already got his lightning. That'll be very important. A really hot start out of Goldfish.
Yeah, definitely so. He's got the time for the hill as well, working towards that Hellstorm. Those are going to come in crucial for that fourth hard point.
Already calling his streak off the rip, or is he just pinging it? No, he's just pinging it. He could actually get his streaks just by sitting in the hill. If he stays in for another like 10 seconds, he'll have his Hellstorm. I think he's realized that and he's going to play for it. He's already got his Hellstorm.
Got the Hellstorm.
Already halfway to crash in the first hill.
Got a Hellstorm in hand. 62
This is not a good start for Stellar. They are digging themselves in a deep hole. 3 people in orange right now. They got their initial pick. 2 coming in. There we go. It's like Stellar's finally on the hard point. All right, we're seeing. I mean, this is okay. They have Chaotic spawning in the back. They're still getting this time. They will get traded out, but they should have those initial rotations already. You see the players coming in from middle, holding down blue. It's not terrible so far for Stellar. They got some time. They hold a full 60 right here. They're right back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Frequency. 2 or 3 hills can really get you back into the game. Currently 74-14. I don't think Stellar's too phased by that. You see the rotations coming in. They look like they have a pretty good setup. Look there on the mini-map. Number 7 is going to be the player to watch, watching that backside area. It looks like the aggression's going to be coming in from the ring side, however. Grapple's going to come in.
Going towards to Chaotic.
And it looks like momentum change is going to go back to Chaotic here as they look to extend this lead, currently 81-25. And this hardpoint is one of the money hills of the map. If you really get it locked down, you can get them in that spawn trap over towards that pipe side or the ring side, depending on which spawn you have. One of those hills that's pretty easy to hold, and it looks like Chaotic is going to be able to continue to do so as a contest, but this dog's just too good here. They're going to pick up 2.
Jamal's going off.
Not
He
able
with
to
the 3-piece.
get the 3rd.
You notice, you see Stellar already on the initial rotation. If they can get a good warm-up, they seem like they're the better rotating team so far. They're already there, getting countered by number 5 and 3 on the map. Some huge gunfights right here. It's going to go towards Stellar. 1 left on the new hard point.
looking to pass that 100-point mark. Chaotic trying to break into this hill. Stellar needs to get something going fast. You don't want this to spiral out of control too fast. And the break is going to come in.
Chaotic's getting all the kills.
I mean, yeah, you can rotate all day long, but if you're not able to pick up the kills on the rotation, there's only so much that it'll get you, you know. I mean, we're seeing that in the scoreline right now, 110 to 37. It looks like Chaotic came to play. Stellar, you got to wake up soon or you're going to go down 1-0 and some shit talk going down on the main stage. You'll love to see that.
We see Miz 135 off of streaks. That'd be another big streak.
There we go.
Stellar once again rotating first, but they're just not getting the kills. That's all it is so far. We have Miz still 120 off streaks, getting the rest of the scrap time, just passing the 100-point lead currently.
See, this is what I've been looking for this entire time, was this graphic up here at the top, so I can see what these players, you know, keep an eye on the specialist as well. Let's hop on here with DJ. He's got the grab slam, and this is the hill to use it. Currently 150 to 37 as they look to continue to extend this lead, and the kills are coming through. The dipping and dodging coming out of DJ here. He's got the SOG, the beamer as well. Great shots coming out of all of Chaotic. I mean, if you just look at the stat line, 3 and 13, 4 and 12, 4 and 14, you got to have more slaying power if you're doing that. And DJ is just making a showcase of Stellar right now. He's getting 2. He's got the grab slam still in hand. I'm staying on him just for that reason. The Tempest in hand as well. DJ refuses to die on this hard point.
He might invest his grab slam in this next hill. I think that's game. If he gets a good grab slam off, I think that's game. They'll hold the rest of that time. Digital finally getting something together. They sweep 4 of them. But
yeah,
it does not look like they don't have the spawns for rotation. They have Goldfish in the back holding it down. This is a crucial play out of Goldfish. He needs to play his life right here, or else they can lose.
Yeah,
spawns.
I mean, right here, this rotation is going to depend, you know, going to decide the fate of this game. Is Stellar going to be able to make some sort of a comeback? Is Chaotic going to be able to close this one out? It's looking like it. I mean, we've seen Stellar rotate and still not be able to win the gunfights, and just the SOGs are making a clinic out of this Stellar team of the side of Chaotic. Finally, the break's going to come in, but their positioning is just too good. As I said, the SOGs, Jamal able to pick up 2, get the 3rd, getting the 4th.
Almost getting the 4th.
Oh, my Lord.
Getting streaks. He's getting close to a gunship, 135 off.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know if we're allowed to use that, but he's 135 off.
Listen, man, it's not against the rules here at Ishoni. You can do the general agreements where you want, but if that gunship gets called in, I'm pretty sure we can just call the series right now.
We might call it now. Almost, it could be they could 50-point club them.
That would be a terrible start if you're on the side of Stellar. Is he? Oh, I thought he was going to be able to give the business to Digital there. Rotations in favor of Stellar, but if you look at this player up in the mini-map, number 2, he's going to be pushing around pipes, and this is just something that we're seeing that's just wrong with Stellar right now. They're not picking up that open lane in the back where you know they got to be rotating through. It looks like Chaotic is going to break and have spawns here as that last player drops. Look at number 2 there, spawning. Goldfish is going to get the spawn, and it's looking like
the elbow.
It's looking like
Blossom though.
It's looking like Chaotic is going to take this first map, getting close to specialists on the whole team, and it would be a miracle if Stellar brought this one back.
I completely agree. It feels like every time Stellar manages to get a kill, Chaotic comes back with 2 more. Look at that 3 down out of them. He invested his Tempest. Blossom with the 2-piece with the Tempest. We're getting close. 8 seconds remaining, and they're going to play for that scrap. They have to. That's 4 down. That's game. Only 1 person. Nobody can get near it.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be map number 1 there for Chaotic. As they're able to win that one. They're able to win that one. It's looking like, I mean, Chaotic with such a demanding, you know, a demanding win in that one. 250 to 60 there in the frequency hardpoint. And as we were talking about, that's going to set the pace for the entire series. You know, you have search and destroy on Arsenal. Maybe Stellar is a little bit more talented in that search and destroy department. But at the end of the day, whenever you have that amount of skill on Chaotic and they're able to just take that map with ease. Off the start here. Oh, we got a sniper, baby. That's what we like to see.
This is what we want to see. Is there a sniper on the other team? Do we know?
I'm not sure, but let's hop on here with Jamal. He's got the RK7 and the sniper as well. Let's see if this guy's got something special. He was cooking.
Like we're going 4A, 1 middle. Oh no, 5A. Yep, they're completely stacking A. Missing his first shot. The team. You can see the flood though. There's 4 pushing in.
Yeah,
this is a very aggressive first round out of Chaotic.
I love the confidence coming out of Chaotic. They're saying that we're better. we're better. We're going to run through that bomb site and plant the bomb. That was literally like 15 seconds until they planted the bomb. We're going to look at Digital here in Vince to make the opening kill for his team. He's going to get that first kill.
That's a big pick.
That is
it's
a big
4v4
kill.
And they still have 30 seconds left to work with.
They're going to have to retake from the front here. It looks like they have decent control over A, but Chaotic has completely backed up and they're playing their side. Goldfish is going to be the player to watch. If he falls, it might open up a window for Stellar to get that bomb defused.
I believe that they planted it for Outer too, so as long as their players stay alive, they have a free kill off a bomb from Outer. It is a 2v1, they are going to have to hop it. 1v1, it's not going to happen. Chaotic taking round 1.
I mean, I don't know if you guys could hear it in the stream, but I could hear the players to my right calling out hop it, hop it, hop it, and the player elected not to and just to challenge the guy. I mean, obviously it's all situational, but when if a teammate calls out, hop it, hop it, hop it, and I got you, you have to really just trust them at that point. You see some nice shots coming out of Divinity, but to no avail as they're going to fall in the round anyways. If your teammate calls out hop that bomb, you have to trust them.
You have to trust them.
You have to trust them.
Because they're going to play it like you're hopping the bomb.
Yep.
That is a huge problem. I've encountered it myself. You need to listen to calls. Your teammates are going to play like if they say you're going to do something, you got to do it. Even if it's the wrong play, you just got to trust it, or else they're going to play it differently.
You got to agree there. It's currently 1-0 up is Chaotic. I mean, even though Chaotic is 1-0 up and they had a pretty demanding first round. I think there was still a silver lining there for Stellar as they were able to pick up a couple kills there and not make it too far. Top on here with Miz able to pick up one.
Blood.
Blossom with the sniper. Skibots one. No, I want to see some impressive
snipes. Look at how crowded
it
is on the map. Everybody's there. 2-piece out of Floral. That makes it a 4v3.
Here we go. We were talking about people in the chat saying that Stellar has some sort of S&D prowess. Jamal going to pick up a snipe there.
But once again, it was just a 4v3. Now it's a 3v2. Chaotic up 2v2 now. Floral's managed to pick 3 kills up this round.
Divinity able to pick up one. He's going up against Jamal with a sniper in the RK7. He's able to pick it up. He's able to pick it up there. 2-0 Chaotic. As once again, I mean, Chaotic dominating that first map. This map, they are up 2-0, but they've all been close. They've come down to 1v1s each one of them, and Jamal with some impressive shots here. I wish we could have caught it on camera, but
I mean, that should have been Stellar's rounds. They had the numbers on them. If you look at the map, you can tell how frantic they are. It doesn't look like they're trusting themselves. They're not trusting, like not only their teammates they're not trusting. It doesn't seem like they're trusting their own gunshots. Not confidently challenging anything. But Floral was going big that round. But his teammates need to be there to help him out.
Yeah, definitely so. Maybe Chaotic's in the heads of Stellar just a little bit. You see 0-2 out of Blossom here. 0-2 out of Oath. They've got to pick it up here.
We have Divinity and Jamal are starting off hot, 4-1.
Divinity is going to be
outplaying them in the search. They can't be losing these when they have number advantage.
It's going to be the first line of defense here. The snipe's going to come in. Let's hop on here with Jamal. He's already hit a couple impressive ones. Sniper in hand. And a 3-piece nade.
That is insane.
Are we watching?
That's not even a cluster grenade. That's a regular nade.
That is a regular nade. And they're trying to, defend off the back foot here, but what a nade. If they lose this round, I would say it's all hope lost for Stellar, honestly.
It's really bad if they lose this round now. In a 4v2 situation, they cannot afford to lose this. This could be a big momentum change. Jamal with the pick is already a 2v2.
Oh my lord.
We were just talking how they had numbers. Once again, 4v2 situation.
I mean, here's where they went wrong right there. The bomb is down on that B site. They've got to realize the bomb is down and just play that instead of chasing the kills, chasing the momentum. They've got to just get around underneath their belt, or stuff like this is going to happen. Jamal, one shot, still playing his life. Floral is probably going to fall. Now it's going to be a 1v1. Once again, the third 1v1 we've seen. The bomb is down right there, and it's looking like
he's getting chased.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, he ran away. He didn't plant. Oh, that is a good read. I really like that play out of Goldfish. I bet you he saw the Digital 6-2. He realized he's gonna look for the kill. He wants that kill because he's trusting himself right now. He's 6-2 right now. He's feeling himself. He wanted that kill. And with a hot start Chaotic's having, he probably thought he was gonna challenge him. That was a really smart play out of Goldfish, making him try to play the bomb, running it down.
What a nade! Was that a nade?
It landed on his head.
Is SimScare playing right now? What is? He just threw that nade from lobby. to the B site.
I feel like we're playing Ghost when you had the extra strength
yeah,
perk.
MWR making a return here, I guess, with the nade spots, but nonetheless, Stellar finally getting that round underneath their belts, looking to capitalize on that.
If you look at number 6 on the map, I wonder what happened there. He went towards A, but all 4 of them went to B. I wonder if that was planned or was that just miscommunication.
Well, I mean, having the SOG, he could be, you know, getting
He
intel.
could be picking up the pinch, but it looked like he was going to Trophy, trying to push onto A, and then all of a sudden turned around.
Maybe some miscommunication, but.
And he is watching the pinch. That is important. It's looking like we have 2 players on B still. Big gunfights coming out of middle. It's going to be a 4v3 for Chaotic.
Divinity able to pick up 1. Digital getting another as well, evening it up to a 3v3. Loathing going to fall, and that's just over-aggression right there. He's got one more player to deal with.
Huge
Let's see if he
gunfight.
can pick him up. Digital able to do it. Just the duo work coming out of them as they look to get another round underneath their belts. The bomb should be getting planted now. You know, close to streaks. Keep an eye on Digital. 150 off if he can get these streaks.
He's going to get that initial kill. That's big.
That is confidence coming out of Jamal, to say the least.
I think we should take it back to Jamal and see what he's going. He's on 7 and 2. Hotstar, these are our 2 top fraggers playing against each other right now. 7 and 2, 8 2. He got great timing. Saw the jump out a window.
He just wants to
Big
take his
chase.
time.
Oh,
with this. He is
that could have costed him. He's got to get there fast before he loses them. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Digital's going
my
to take it down.
This is what I'm talking about, man. That's the second time that we've seen a 2v1 come down to a 1v1, and they just, I mean, Stellar just throws it away. Chaotic.
If you think about it, it should be 3-1 right now. They've had numbers for 3 rounds.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that one round, the first round where he's like, hop it, hop it, hop it. They just had a challenge. Ends up the time runs down too much, you know.
Digital needs some help.
I'm rooting for the underdog here. I want Stellar to make some sort of a comeback and force it to that game 3 at least. But the way that they're playing right now, they're not playing. I don't know if cool, calm, collected is the right way to put it. But there's something missing from their gameplay that they need to polish off if they want to survive in this winners round 1.
I mean, no offense to the other players on Stellar, but you look at Digital, he's doing all the work. Digital and Floral, just with the bait and trades, they're doing everything. I mean, Floral starting still up 4 and 4, but I can see Digital and Floral working together, bait switching, helping teams shoot. That's big, but that's, I mean, you have Oath and Blossom starting at 0 and 4. That's just not something that can happen, especially when Jamal's teeing up 8 and 2.
I mean,
sniper.
Teeing up with a sniper, you know, he's making the plays. He's being confident with his nades. He's confident in what he's doing. I think that's what we can take away from his gameplay. You know, even though he was weak, getting that nade on the bomb, knowing he was there, DJ going to pick up 2, and it's just looking like it's just spiraling out of control here for Stellar.
Jamal actually might get battery this map. He's already 3/4 on the way there.
I mean, 3/4 on the way there, halfway there in scoreline. If he keeps up the performance that he has right now, he definitely will get that battery. Specialist in S&D, if you guys are not aware, a much more rare since the last update.
No
and
longer
much more
time
exciting
based.
as well.
It's
yeah.
no longer time based. That is very hard to get. I play battery. That is hard to get.
Yeah. Much more exciting as well if you earn that. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, bomb is going to go down on that B site.
Chaotic with the number advantage now. 3v2. Divinity playing really slow, making sure he checks everything.
Divinity just trying not to throw away.
Nobody's going to be near him, though. They got to make a move. There's only 20 seconds left.
And look at that. Look at that just being
3
confident.
there. Yeah, this round is over. There's no chance for him. 15 seconds left. Anything to jump off the map. He can't get away. Miz taking him down. I mean, Chaotic just played that really well. They got out a ticket. They make sure they couldn't get picked. Just distracted him, made him play time. It's a good play out of Chaotic.
I mean, that's just... It just seems like Chaotic is more. I think that's what we can really bring this down to is confidence coming out of the side of Chaotic, is just running and challenging Divinity before he can get away. Just everything they're doing seems like it has a purpose.
You could tell that just by looking at them play, their map awareness, just their overall game sense around the map. They know what they're doing. You can see Stellar is kind of splitting up a little bit more. They're not challenging together as much, and that's why all the fights are going to Chaotic.
Definitely so. If this map does go the distance, we can keep an eye on that Ruin out of Digital.
Yep.
But Jamal with the sniper here has been lighting it up thus far.
And Divinity, he's halfway to 0 too. If it goes all the way, I think he would have that, and that hack can be big. I mean, he'll give up his position, but they'll be able to hear all the other enemies. Jamal whiffing a sniper shot against, I think it was Digital. That would have been big too, knowing Digital how hot he's starting off. That's big.
Not gonna miss that one. Oh, he's getting a little
3v2.
confident now.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Trying to get the montage going.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, come on, man, you're playing on main stage right now. 0-5 out of Oath. He's finally able to pick up 1.
if he loses this round, this 1v1 right here, I think it's over.
There
Jamal
we
getting stuck
go.
on the block. There we go. That's a round out of Stellar. It's one at a time.
That is, and not only is that a round out of Stellar, but that also is the first 2 kills for Oath, you know, in the entire game, and maybe that can, you know, spring to life a little bit, and you know, we can ride this momentum that they just got from that round into the rest of the game.
2 health. That was a close one. That was a 1v2 as well. That could be a momentum change. That was big killing Jamal too before he could tee off anymore to stop him from getting closer to that battery. But you see, he's only 1 tick away from that battery. He could have it within the next round or 2.
Definitely so, Jamal.
That is not something you want to see. We have a sniper out. I think we have a sniper out at Stellar. He needs to pick Jamal.
With the sniper here. Got a couple players able to pick up 1, and they're just walking into his sights here.
I think he's 1 kill away from his battery, maybe 2, but 4v3 already for Chaotic. Got numbers. Digital, he just didn't even shoot.
See, if you're playing on Stellar, you have to realize that Jamal is hitting his snipes, and he's working with the RK7 as well. You're not isolating him enough, and you're not avoiding his lines of sight enough. He's got another snipe there, and that's going to be it.
I mean, if you see that too, Digital, he had the info. If you looked at his map, he knew he was top trophy, and he went in there sprinting, no preem or anything, no cams or anything. He just ran straight into Jamal. You'll see it again right here. I mean, he knows he's here. He just got a kill. You can't be reckless like that. I mean, you look at Digital. He was 8-2 last time we checked. I think he's now 8-6. So the player that was keeping it close with Chaotic is now slowing down, dying 4 rounds in a row.
And Jamal just playing great right now with that sniper.
Got some more yelling on the side stage. I mean, this is a blowout right now. There's nothing to yell
that,
about.
I want that passion.
Yeah, let's move them to main stage.
Yeah, move them on a main stage.
I want to see some yelling.
Let's hop on here with Jamal. As you did mention, he has that.
He does have that battery, and he has the cluster. He's just decked out right now. Oh, I think that was a smart play. He's waiting for their sniper to peek if they have one. I haven't been able to see if they had one, but bomb's going down, I think, on A.
It is. Should be soon, excuse me.
Yeah, bomb's down. That's a 5v5. They're in a pretty good position. And they've just picked out Jamal. That's the sniper. Digital with a really good flank.
This has got to be a round win here for Stellar as a 5v3 with bomb down. The specialists are out of play.
Stay Chaotic. They're stacked up in trophy. All 3 of them. That's what I mean. That's just the team shooting. Look, he can't even get a kill off because he's getting shot in the back every time.
You don't need to do that though. You have the
they have bomb down 25 seconds. All they had to do is play their life. I mean, it's still doable. It's a 3v3.
I still don't think
bomb's getting diffused right now. He can't get anywhere near. That's 2v2. 1v1, and that'll be Chaotic taking him out. That's our first one.
Oh my lord, man!
Stellar's out in the first round, taking 6-2.
You have the bomb down. You gotta realize that there's 20 seconds left on that clock. You gotta just play the time there and not get too over aggressive. Not play for those stats, you know, if you will.
There were 3 or 4 rounds that Stellar easily could have taken these rounds. They had number advantage. They had bomb down on one.
It was.
These are just not.
It was literally 3 or 4 rounds.
Look at the stacking up right there. I mean, they're feeding. They're like
literally
walking kill streaks on the map right now.
It was literally 3 or 4 rounds that they just threw away, and I mean, Stellar has promise, but you just gotta show up a little bit better. I mean, with Jamal's playing like that, there's only so much you can do. But you know, I wanted to see a lot more out of Stellar, playing mindful and playing thoughtful about that sniper. As you see here, Chaotic versus Stellar Esports, a 2-0 in favor.
I wanted to see a map 3.
Chaotic is going to go up 2-0 and win that series in winners round 1, so they're going to get advanced